Hey everyone, welcome to Princess of Gay. I'm your host Connie, and today we're here to talk about the June Double Reward Month. So yeah, June is coming up at the end of this week, and that means we're here for another Double Reward Month. I know, it just feels like the last one was just like yesterday, but time has been flying. I don't know why. I don't know what's been going on with whatever's happening, but maybe I'm just getting old enough to where it feels like time's going by quick. I don't know. Point is, time has been flying, and we're already here at the next double reward month. So for the month of June, all rewards are doubled. If you're new to the channel, what this means is we have a thing on the channel called the reward system, the donation reward system. And what it means is basically you send in a donation to PayPal. We don't do Patreon on this channel. You just send it directly to PayPal. Links are in description and everything. You can always ask me as well. You send in the donation, and through that donation, you get to have me react to something. And it can be anything. It can be a YouTube video. It can be a movie. It can be a series. As long as I haven't seen it, as long as no one else has already requested it, you're good to go. Doesn't matter what genre it is, doesn't matter what time it was released. None of that matters. As long as I haven't seen it and it hasn't already been requested. Those are really the only issues that I could possibly see really coming up. um, but yeah, so it's a really simple system, and you can donate any amount as long as it's at least $1. That is my bottom limit, and I put that bottom limit in because anything under that, it's just kind of like not actually doing anything. It's just like you're getting rewards basically for free, and it just doesn't feel fair to other people who are able and willing to donate a little more. And keep in mind, it is completely optional, by the way. You don't have to donate if you don't want to or if you can't. And the amount you donate is completely optional. You only, again, as long as it's above $1, you can donate anything and you get a reward. It's a really simple system. And I feel like it's a little more fair and a little more like in your control than a typical Patreon subscription. This way you don't have to pay like a monthly fee, you just pay what you want when you're able. But a double reward month is for the entire month of June in this case, you get 2 rewards for the price of 1. That means for every donation you make, you get to have me react to 2 things of your choice. Again, can be movies, shows, YouTube stuff, and you can mix and match as well. You could have like, oh, I want you to react to this movie and this YouTube thing. It's like, okay, that's fine, that's all good. um, and again, no real restrictions as long as I haven't seen it, as long as it hasn't been requested by someone else, we're good. Now, for this entire month, like I said, you get double the rewards for each donation, and you can make as many donations as you want. If, let's say you have $10 you want to donate, but you want more than just 2 rewards, you could do like 2 $5 donations, and that would get you 4 rewards, for example. You also don't have to choose your rewards right away. If you want to donate to help out and you don't know quite what you want to request yet, you can wait to request something. You can like tell me, oh, I'm going to wait until I figure out what I want to request, and I'll let you know. And it's like, okay, cool. Also, it can be stuff that's not out yet. Just want to mention that as well. You can request things that are coming out in the future. Again, shows, movies, etc. that are not yet released. You can request those as well, and then when they become available for digital or streaming, I can get to those then. So if there's going to be something coming in the future that you specifically want to see me react to, that's usually a good way to do that. You could just request it well ahead of time. Because here's the thing as well I want to mention for anyone, again, who's new here. I have a list of all of my requests, everything that people have donated for. I have a list of requests, and when we do our movies every weekend, I pick and choose. It's like, oh, what am I in the mood for this time? Do I want to record a comedy? Do I want a horror movie? Do I want an action movie? Whatever I'm in the mood for. So sometimes things will be on the list for quite a while. But they're always going to be gotten to eventually. And usually I try to mix it up as best as I can. Like there's always some cases where I can't, but I always try to. I don't want to like have like 3-4 weeks of nothing but horror movies unless it's like October or something, in which case it's kind of on theme. But usually I don't really like to do that because I want to have a mix of things, just for my own sake, honestly, as well. It gives me a variety of things to react to, and I enjoy that. Now, I also want to bring up in relation to this game rewards. So, as you know, this past month we started a new addition to the donation reward system for PS5 game rewards. And we've already started going through those with a Let's Play of Anno Mutationum as a donation reward from Matthew Vasquez. Now, game rewards, I was initially touting as a monthly thing. And not like every month, but like every few months we would have a game reward month. A special month specifically for game rewards. But I'm thinking that we might not get them like as often as regular donation rewards, because game rewards have a little bit of a different way of going about them. They kind of have to. So again, for anyone who's new, a PS5 game reward basically has a different restriction than a regular donation reward for a movie or a show or something. For a PS5 game reward, you are basically getting me the game to play on the channel. You send me the money that the game costs, and you can get it when it's on sale, so you don't have to get it at full price if you don't want to or anything. But you send the money for the game with maybe $1 or $2 extra for tax reasons. I purchase the game and then I play it on the channel. And I, mention that you were the one who donated for it and everything. So on and so forth. Like I said, we're currently going through Anno Mutationum for Matthew Vasquez. I mentioned pretty much every video that Matthew was the one who donated for it and everything. I talk about that in all the bumpers I do. So, yeah. And it's really simple, and it doesn't have to be for like the biggest games or whatnot. Again, it's completely optional, and it's just a way for you guys to get further involved in the channel and to have a say for what I play, because PS5 game Let's Plays are going to become a commonplace on the channel. We had done like live streams before, but this is kind of taking over for that. Because I got the PS5 a couple months back, and I want to utilize it for the channel since I have access to don't you hate it when your mind completely blanks out? I have access to a capture card. So since I have access to a capture card and can do this, it's like, why not, right? I've been playing through Spider-Man 2. That's been an absolute blast. And doing these rewards are a fun way to bring that in as well. A fun way to include stuff too. And just like with any regular donation reward, there's not really any real restrictions. It's like, as long as I haven't played the game or seen someone play the game in the past, it's all good. And the Discord server actually has a list of ideas, a list of suggestions of games that I haven't played that could be, chosen. So that there's options there as well. Now, the game rewards will probably be played in the order I receive the rewards in. Unless there's any kind of like notable reason to switch that up. Because game rewards are probably also not going to come as often. Because let's be honest, they're going to, by necessity almost, cost more most of the time. But again, you can choose any game. Like, it doesn't have to be like a $60, $70 game. You can choose a game that's like $20 or $10 or something as well. I gave options for cheaper games on the suggestion list on the Discord as well. So there were a couple cheaper games in there too. And this is going to become just a regular part of the reward system. This is the big thing I want to talk about here. Because, like I said, we were talking about doing it like every few months or so. But like I said, I don't think we're going to get enough to last us between each one if we do it that way. So it would just be better at this point to just do it like, oh, donate when you can and want to. Just like any donation reward. So you can do that at any time. PS5 game rewards are always open. So how does that come into effect with a double reward month? Because if you're paying for the game, you can't really have an extra game in there, right? It's not really equatable to a double reward month. There's not really a way to make that work. Well, the way we're going to do it is that it just doesn't count for double rewards. Double rewards are for reactions, basically. For movies, for shows, for YouTube stuff, anything that I'm reacting to. Games can still be donated for during this time. But those count for themselves still. Those are their own thing, separate from the double rewards. Because again, there's not really a way to make it work. If there was, I'd probably do something with that as well, but it's not really equatable to the entire system I have going with that. But yeah, so that's how things are going to go moving forward. And just as a reminder, once again, this entire next month is double reward month. All of June. So throughout the entire month, all reaction rewards are worth double. You get 2 rewards for the price of 1. For every donation you put in, no matter how big or small, as long as it's above $1, you get 2 rewards. And again, you can mix and match. It doesn't all have to be like, oh, I just get 2 movies. No, it can be a movie and a show, so on and so forth. But yeah, so that's just what I wanted to update you all on today, since we're in the last week of May leading into June. So yeah, if you have any questions, any thoughts, anything you want to get clarification on, please feel free. Please feel free. And if there's anything you want to ask about in terms of rewards, feel free to ask as well. I'm always willing to let you know if I've seen something or not, or for games, if I've played something or not, or seen it played by someone else, etc., etc. Just feel free to ask. It's always worth it. That being said, thank you as always so much for tuning in. And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.